Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekly rundown here live on Facebook. I'm so happy to see you and happy that you can join me and us. Everybody that's going to come up on this piece. Again, my name is Sonia Marie. If you don't already know, my website is Word Life Astrology. That's wordlifeastrology.com. I write for Essence Magazine, have been for the last 4 years. It's a great gig. Please go to the back of the magazine and search the astrology column and say, hey, oh, that's Sonia. That's that chick. Yeah, that's me. By the way, we have been asked to change the format of the astrology column, and I would love to know your feedback. Please. So if you remember in this broadcast or the next, when you see February's, not this broadcast, but in the next couple of weeks, when you see February's broadcast, column is going to change a little bit in essence, and I want to know what you think. You can even leave me a message on my website, okay? In the comments section at wordlifeastrology.com. What's up, Carol? Hi, Anjay. Hi, Kimberly. What's going on? Yeah, is up in the spot. Yes, you made it live. That's sweet, Gemini. I'm so glad that you are here. Happy New Year again to everybody. If I didn't say it before, happy New Year 2019 is going to kick off. I should say it already has in a very wonderful way. Yesterday, I don't know if you felt it, but yesterday the planet of Uranus was the last planet to go direct. It and all the other planets have been retrograde like crazy since July, but Uranus is the last planet to go direct, and all of a sudden, I don't know about you, I felt like I got kicked into gear. I started getting things done, moving around, buying ingredients for sushi and stuff like that, making sushi with Kamal. I was like, oh my gosh, let's get it going, whatever we got to do. Uranus is a planet of innovation and sudden surprises, very much a sudden surprise. So I don't want to get on a soapbox real quick, but like I alluded to in Instagram real quick and with a quick little stare, I just wanted to say that it's really no surprise, although Uranus is indicating the sudden surprise, that Cynthia Brown is off. God bless, and she's out living her life. God bless her sweet spirit, her family, and all those that love and care for her. She should have been out of that prison a long time ago. And I put love and energy out to all of those people that need to feel this Uranian energy and have these sudden shifts in their lives that promote justice and what it is that they need to do. If you don't know me by now, should put it this way. Okay, I am going to get on soapbox. I do my best not to become too political on social media, especially because I don't like arguing with folks. I think it's very cowardice to sit back and argue with people back and forth on social media. It does nothing for me, and it allows you to stay behind a screen and voice your opinion when you can't really look into a person's eyes and see who they are and how you are affecting them and how they are affecting you. You get nowhere, to be quite honest with you. So I keep my opinions to myself often. But I will say this in regards to what's happening to Cynthia Brown, in regards to happening to this R. Kelly situation that's coming out. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I will tell you this. It is not a Me Too movement. It is not a sudden understanding of the power of women. This is all universal. This is all energetic. This is all God. This is all an internal explosion to show you, to make you realize that women have been taking care of all of us, right? For centuries and centuries and centuries. It is not a surprise in the Uranian way that all of a sudden we are seeing the power of the female. All of a sudden we are being healed. So I have so much to say, and I'm doing my best to keep this short because I told myself I was going to do that from now on. I have a lot to say, but I will say this. Do yourself a favor. If you are a woman of power, go deep into your soul, go deep into your heart, please, and heal those places in which people told you were less than nothing. This R. Kelly thing ain't just coming up for kicks and giggles. This is not telling us to stop listening to his music. This is not telling us to silence him. This is not telling us to pay more attention to those girls and those beautiful, beautiful souls, in which we really should. But it's bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. It's allowing you to connect with who you are and the mistakes that adults have put on you, how you should forgive yourself and how you should forgive them. So we can't walk into life no more. We can't walk into life no more having these burdens and having these wounds inside our belly, inside our soul, and saying that, oh, we're too old to deal with it. I'm 50 something, I'm 60 something, I'm 40 something. I don't have to deal with this pain anymore. The more you don't deal with the pain, the more you are squashing your power. The more you are teaching the women and the men in your life, the children in your life, that they are less than nothing. This is coming out for a bigger reason, more than what you know. This is coming out to heal yourself and to heal the people that are around you. That's all. It's a staple. It's an understanding that we are bigger than what they ever thought that we were. Whoever in your life, because everybody has been squashing the female power. Not anymore. Teach your girls, teach your boys that the female energy that is uprising and coming up out of the center of this freaking universe is going to take care and hold us all. I will not go any further because I'm about to sweat and go into a whole nother situation. I just wanted to say that. I needed to get that out of my belly, through my heart, and up and out of my throat. It was necessary. Okay, back to astrology. I don't want to read any comments right now because I don't want to cry and I don't want to connect with what y'all saying because it's going to bug me out. Okay. Thank you for listening to that. Venus goes into Sagittarius today, right? Now, that's pretty auspicious too, as I segue out of that space I just was in. Thank you, Namakal. I love you, baby. As I segue out of that space. Why? Because Venus is the planet of love. Venus is the planet of quality. Venus is the planet of money. So when it's in Sagittarius, I got to wipe my face because I really got a little heated real quick. So when it's in Sagittarius, if you don't know, Sag is about freedom. Hello, Cynthia Brown. Sag is about optimism. Sag is about expansion, the bigger picture. So if we look at the bigger picture in love and quality and worth, then what we see is that our worth, I couldn't have said that any better. I couldn't have segued that any better, not even planning that thing. That our worth is bigger than what they're showing us. Our worth is huge. Our worth will take us to the next step. People don't realize that Sagittarius energy is quite spiritual. Here's the thing about Sag energy, because it's denoted as half man, half horse, it stops. Its spiritual quality, right, stops at the gate, so to speak. It knows what it knows, but sometimes it has a hard time implementing it. And that's where Capricorn and Aquarius and Pisces, the signs that follow it, can kind of take over. But Sag energy knows what's expansive, knows spirit, knows God. So it being in Venus teaches us that not only do we have to love God, we have to love the God within ourselves. It's explosive right now, y'all. And Capricorn energy, it being in the Sun, Mercury now, Pluto and Saturn, it's allowing us to put the work behind it. Do the work. This week is a very interesting week. It's because that Capricorn energy is still going, right? We're still working hard, right? We're still being diligent. And now that all the planets are direct until March 6th, all planets are direct, so we have no excuses. We have no excuses, no rationale, no reasons to sit back and wait for anybody to do exactly what it is that we know that we're supposed to do. No one is going to save you but yourself. Bottom line, not your spouse, not your mother, not your father. No one is going to save you but you. So Capricorn energy says all this week, put the pedal to the metal. And while you do that, if things don't turn out, because it's a lot of configurations, I don't want to go into detail, again, trying to keep this short. There's a lot of configurations this week that might want to throw us off. Capricorn does its best to stay diligent and climb that mountain. But again, like I said last week, I think it gets very, very pessimistic when things doesn't go its way, when it doesn't control a situation. Remember, as we're walking up that mountain and getting work done, things will not, in some instances, go our way. Why? Because we don't control shit. We don't control nothing. As much as this Capricorn energy wants us to believe that, we have no control. We are at will of the universe and of your particular God, of your angels and your guides. That's what we are at will to. You understand what I'm saying? So this week, do yourself a favor and stay meditative as you work. Stay focused as you work. Do yourself a favor and watch out for the pitfalls. Why? Because we have North Node and the South Nodes that are fighting. Let me tell you this. North Nodes and South Nodes are purposes and comfort zones, respectively. So the South Node right now is the comfort zone. All of this Capricorn energy sitting on the South Node, making us do what we used to do. The reason why I say it like that is because we have this urgency to, even though we want to move forward, we have this urgency and this inclination to just sit in our comfort zones just for a second. I mean, if it worked for us last year, maybe it can work for us this year. Although you want to do something different. That is so freaking psycho. And I say psycho in the sense that because sometimes as we're working forward, we feel like we're on a treadmill too. I know this is what I want to do. My mind is telling me what I need to do, but you're not really going anywhere. You know why? Because it's hard for you to get off your ass. It's hard for you to get out of your comfort zone. Pay attention to the habits that want to slide you back into yesterday. Pay attention to the people that want to remind you of what you did yesterday. Pay attention to the comfort zones and the ways in which you handle things, okay? We're not doing that any longer. That eclipse on Saturday took us off and was like, yo, this week, put the pedal to the metal. Do what you need to do because the change is here. And if it ain't here, it's quickly approaching. Do yourself a favor and welcome it. Open your arms, literally, walking down the street, in the shower, wherever you may be, and accept it and say, I receive all that you have to give me, Spirit. It is mine. Whatever it is that you want to give me, I'm going forward into you. At the end of this week, I want y'all to be careful of Friday, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Why? Because emotionally speaking, it's going to be a really kind of, what the fuck is that? It's going to be a really loopy day. Void, of course, all day the moon will be. I said that like Yoda. Y'all realize that, right? Void, of course, all day the moon will be. The moon handles emotions, right? The moon handles like our relationships with our mom. And more so like karmic patterns that want to come up. Again, watch that little pitfall, them comfort zones, right? But when it's void, of course, that means it's in no sign. It's like in no particular energy. This is Friday. In no particular energy. So you might have a tendency to feel really loopy. But at the same time, because there's some configurations with Pluto, the sun is going to conjunct Pluto that day, you might feel powerful. That's a trick. Understand this. Power is there. We are superior in our own right. Don't let anybody take control of you. But if you feel the loopy thing, understand that the loopy was probably taking over the powerful. I say this to say is that don't let the powerful ride into your ego, where all of a sudden you don't know exactly what you're doing that day, but you're going to show up in the room like, I got this. No, you don't. Sit down. It's all right to say you don't know sometimes. It's really okay to just sit there and look the part until you figure it out. Again, this is Friday, kind of throwing us off like, hey, where do my emotions stand? We don't know until Saturday, until the moon goes into Aries at 3:18, early morning, Eastern Standard Time in the morning, a.m. So when we wake up Saturday morning like, whoo, okay, dun, 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 now I'm ready because the moon is in Aries and I have energy. I got fire. I hope y'all got all of that down. I was talking really fast and really trying to stay out of my emotions. Enjoy your week. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your life. Recognize the freedoms that you have, regardless of what your bank account is saying, regardless of what the people around you saying. You have something to be thankful for. So continue to work in gratitude, in love, and lead with your heart, okay? Some people think that the heart doesn't have intelligence, but it absolutely is the most intelligent part of our body and of our existence. The mind can trick you sometimes. It's good for the planning, but the heart is good for the staying. So stay in the center and in the core of who you are, all right? I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I can't wait to read these comments. I tried to stay focused today because it's coming through. So take it and prayerfully you can do something with it. All right? Talk to y'all soon. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.